everybody, welcome back. And the next top story that I have for you is of basic education. Endi Motsecha meets with the Command Council to finalize opening of schools. And the Department of Basic Education is in a hurry to send their proposal for a back-to-back approach. And their call is to get the man himself, Cyril Ramaphosa, to address the nation, grow even louder. Because you must understand, as the year 2020 is slipping away, the school year is also slipping away because of the COVID-19 pandemic we're seeing and the subsequent lockdown. And the Minister of Education, Angie Motsecha, resumes frequent consultation with the National Coronavirus Command Council, the NCCCC. And they're already meeting with the education sectors. We're speaking about the teachers union and the education ministers, and she is willing and ready to reveal her proposal. Now we have none other than Christopher Odley back in the studio to discuss this matter with us. Let's dissect his thoughts about kids probably going back to school. Welcome back, sir.
Yo, how y'all doing, man?
Very, very good. Now,
thanks for inviting me once and again.
Now you've heard the story.
Yes.
We speaking about the basic education minister, Angie Motsecha, and she's sending a final proposal to the Command Council to get kids going back to school. And one of the headlines that I saw is that they're willing to let the grade 7s and the matriculates by June 1st to go back to school. So what do you think about this matter?
June 1st.
By June 1st.
That's like how many weeks from now? We got like
probably not even 2
probably
weeks.
like 2 weeks from now. Yeah, that would be great to allow the kids to go to school. You understand what I'm saying? Because like in Africa, they always say that if you're a married man and you fighting with your wife in the house, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you shouldn't let your kids into that fight. You shouldn't even let your kids know about that fight.
I know what you mean.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but so what I'm trying to say with that is that, the issue of coronavirus has been, has taken a toll even in the life of the children. You know what I'm saying? So personally, I don't want to be controversial, but I really do not understand exactly the emotional state of mind of the children worldwide right now. Because now if they gotta be going to school, all right, they be going to school with a fear that there's coronavirus and the people shouldn't greet each other, teachers, So I'm just worried about the mindset of the kids when they go to school. If probably they really mean to open it up.
And you know what I've also been discussing and having like a thought is a lot of people are saying that kids should have online schooling, right? But not a lot of kids in the townships or in rural areas have access to internet, or their parents also don't even understand how to use the basic necessity of the laptop. So now if kids don't go back to school this year, next year will be a mess, so it's just truly a very difficult situation that kids are facing at this moment.
Yeah, but probably there could be something has to give in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because some of the parents apparently are worried that you want to send their kids to school June 1st. How you gonna do that? Because you have asked me to stay at home off my work, all right? For the fact that you are scared that I'm gonna be contracting coronavirus, I might die, all right? But now you are talking about or having a talk about sending my child to school. Let's flow up all of these things.
Yeah.
Now, you want to send my child to school. For example, this is the worry of most parents right now. Because you want to send my child to school, but you said I must stay home. So the question is, if you feel as a government that I am not safe at work, all right? How the hell do you open up a school for my child or for a child to start going to school.
What I've also read is they don't want to send all the kids to school at once. So they are having like a schedule. For example, like now they're saying June 1st will only be grade 7s and matrics. June 17 will probably be grade 4s and grade 8, for example. So it's not sending all the kids out there at once. It's like now we're on level 4 lockdown and only certain people or certain companies as an online media company, we're allowed to work. So maybe now with the kids, it's not all of them go to work. Only a few grades here and there go to school.
And what kind of what is that a gift? You know, this is the whole situation, man. I'm telling you, is that a gift to the kids? Are you trying to give them education that naturally belongs to them? All right. I mean, this is no favor from any quarter saying no. We just want to open up the schools now and send this grade to school and this other grade to school later. And another big question: at what point of your lockdown level, shutdown, and open or regulation that you think that you should be sending those kids to school? Have you opened up the economy?
Exactly. That's what
Have you opened up the transport systems? How does kids go to school? Because the people who will be transporting those kids to school, they've been put out of work because the other regulation says that if you want to be transported the kids to school, maybe you've got your vehicle, you were transported like maybe 15 kids, all right?
Yeah.
You might be allowed to transport only 7 kids. Where do I have the gas, the money for the gas? Now, let's say, for example, I'm not a vehicle owner, but I'm a driver of the vehicle. All right? Because I'm going to have to transport kids to school every day, every week, and remit certain amount of money to the owner of my vehicle. This is African structure that I'm telling you right now. This is how it works in Africa. Probably maybe some of these people, they ain't born in Africa. All right?
Yeah.
How does 7 passengers in my vehicle meet up the fees that I'm supposed to pay for the vehicle, the fees for the gas that I'm supposed to put on the vehicle, and think of how probably I also need to get some home for my wife and kids. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Now, that is not all of it. Let's talk about security. You know? How, what's a guarantee that the kids, when they go to school, grade 7 and grade
7
this,
matrix.
yes, grade this and grade that, they go to school, there will be social distance or something. Because some of the schools, except you're talking about the schools that the kind of schools that the minister's children and the president, I really have to say this, the minister's children, the president's children, the parliamentarians, the senators, the House of Rep, the Congress people, the kind of school that their kids go to, they can afford security, which means they can be able to keep social distancing. They can be, because the schools are, by nature, by its nature, the schools themselves were actually built for social distancing. But when you come back to where I'm from in Africa, my village, no electricity, no water, all right? We've got 50 kids at school, you know? No, man, there ain't no social distancing. We don't know about that. So except if they say, my position is that if you want to be putting the kids into school, you should be rest assured that security-wise, everybody, the country that you lock down, you feel is safe enough for you to open, so you don't put the kids at risk. That's my opinion. That's what I see.
There you guys have it from the man himself, Christopher Odelay, the producer of Flip It, unpacking the Basic Education Minister Motsekga meeting with the Command Council to finalize a proposal of opening schools. There you guys have it with your boy Karabo Mohole with Christopher Odelay. Thank you guys for tuning. I'll see you next time on Flip It live on the Mojis TV News. Peace.
Piss.